Hello everyone, we are doing Packet Tracer 4344 today. This is troubleshooting HSRP. This is Whalehater, your faithful guide through the Packet Tracer universe. Alright, we're doing the troubleshooting. Let's start with the PCs like it says here. We'll just do a copy paste to see if we can get to the internet through these guys here. Control C works pretty well. Alright, PCs 0 Ken. Laptop 2 0 Ken. Laptop 1 Ken. Ooh, we're getting better. And that one can too. Oh, everything's great. Or is it? Based on the network requirements shown above, verify the PCs and laptops can navigate to the place. So, verify the PCs and laptops are configured correctly. Now, they all can reach the internet, but are they configured correctly? No, they are not. This is the address over here that we're going to be using, the 192.168.1.254, and right there you can see the default gateway. It does not have the 54, but it's got the 2. Let's add that in there, and we're going to rack up some points straight away. Laptop 0 is fine. Laptop 1 is not. And that's just getting the virtual IP address. There's like an imaginary router right there, and these two are sharing that IP address. And if either one of these were to go down, the other one uses that virtual IP address as the default gateway to route internet traffic. Okay, there you go. So that's what the HSRP are, hot standby routing protocol. So it's waiting, it's just waiting in the wings. Troubleshoot R1. Disable the interface on R2. That's the G1. Okay, let's do it. Shut down. It is shut down. Use show command to determine the issues. Record and correct any issues found on R1. These issues are pretty easy to find using the proper show commands. Now, I have a bad habit. I never do the show commands from the actual privilege exec mode. I always go to the global configuration mode. If you do that, you have to put the do command. Otherwise, show will work just fine. Show standby. All right, let's look at these outputs and figure out what's going on. So the IP address for the hot standby routing protocol needs to be 254. Do we have that? Virtual IP address 254. Yep, got it. The hot standby routing protocol standby group is number 1. Uh-oh, group 11. Right there we have our first problem. So to do that, to change this, we need to say no standby 11. Enter. What? Oh, I'm not on the interface I need to be on. G1. There we go. Now we can do it. No standby 11. Now we have to add this interface back into a group. It has to be group number 1, like it is up there. So standby, group 1, IP address, and then we have to add the IP. We don't have to do the address part, but just IP 192.168.1.254. Enter. And that should do that. Okay. DNS should be that. We don't have to worry about that. R1 should always be the active router when it is functioning properly. Now, how do we verify that that is doing that? Now, we know that if working properly, the priority level should be the higher one. Will be. Let me rephrase this. The higher the priority, the more likely that you're going to become the active in PAGB. I'm sorry, not PAGB, but HSRP. You'll become the active router. So right now his priority is 50. Okay, so let's keep reading. R2 over here uses the default HSRP priority. What does that mean? That means that R2 is using 100 as its priority level. So this has to be above 100. Right now it's at 50. To change it, it's just standby, give the group number, priority, and just give it something over 100. It's 110. Okay, next, all users should be able to access Cisco. Okay, let's go to the next one. Turn this interface back on. No shutdown. Turn her back on. Fast forward time a little bit. So we only need 2 more points to fix this up just pretty. Now let's shut down this interface like it says to do in step number 3. That's 3 for all you Spanish speakers out there. Disable the interface G01. Did that. Use show commands to determine any issues, record and correct any issues on R2. Okay, let's do it. Do show standby. Standby. Is the IP address correct? Yes, it is. Is the group number correct? No, it is not. See, it's in group 111. Oh my goodness, somebody really screwed the pooch on this one. Alright, so no standby 111. Enter. Standby 1 IP 192.168.1.254. Enter. Hey, look, we got our 100 points. Yay! No shutdown, and let's get this back up and going. Oh, that's no shutdown over here. Fast forward time. So you'll see here some debugging information. It was in a standby mode. Now this has become the active router. Let's bring up this guy over here and I'll show you what I mean. So R2, when he was shut down, was the active router. Now he's the standby router. Do show standby. You can see here that the state is in standby, so he's waiting in the wings, ready to go if anything happens to dear old R1. Preemption is disabled, so we don't need to force elections to happen. Active router is 192.168.1.1. That's him. That's R1. You can do a do show run. So his address is 1, so that's him. Okay, R2 again. MAC address, that's his MAC address. Standby router is local. So meaning me, local, I am the standby router. A standby router, one of them if there are multiple ones. My group name is this. Yeah, so everything's doing well. It even should give the active router is that guy. Yeah, so everything's running well. Let's do the same command here on this guy and we'll show you what it looks like. Oops. Standby. The state is active, and you can see down here as well, active router is local, so I am the active router. Virtual IP address is there, telling us the story. Standby router, he's pointing at the other router saying he's waiting. Standby. Standby. Alright, and my priority is 110. Expires in 7 seconds when he has to send out his hello message again. And you can see that go down, so expires in 8, 7, 6, and then it just keeps on going. So cool. Well, that's it. If you have any other questions, please comment below, subscribe, like, all the usual things. Thank you very much for watching. Talk to you guys later. And as always, peace.